Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. If you're down and out and angry and depressed, you're the only one that made the mess. You're the only one that can clean it up. Yesterday is gone and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, I want to go over that wonderful list of all the things that control us throughout the day. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people pleasing, not able to say no. Drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself, distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses, gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, never having enough, being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another. Or you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about kids can't take it if we don't give it. We should not assume that disciplined faith springs from the heart of its own accord. We do not necessarily find such faith on our own. It must be transmitted to the young by caring adults. This is beautiful. I absolutely love this, and I've seen this in my own life. The reason I am where I am today is because I looked up to other people. I let older people in my life. And I remember marrying my first husband. Remember, I was young. Started dating him when I was 14. And his parents loved me. His grandmother loved me. They taught me so much. I didn't even know as much as how to make an egg, let alone an incredible pot of sauce. And yesterday was a prime example of being over my son's house with my husband, with my sons, with my grandchildren. I spent the whole day cooking and getting my younger grandson's bedroom up to the second floor to be with his brother. It was so beautiful. It was a lot of work. And remember, it's like 95 degrees out, even though he had air conditioning in the house, and just the heat from the ovens and the cooking and making cookies and sauce and chicken romano and bread and salad. The gift that we give the children and the grandchildren and what we teach them will impact them for the rest of their lives. My in laws were a big part of my life of teaching me. They took the time out. Every week I had a different index card with a different menu, with a different meal. The power of love, of cooking, the, realizing most of our illnesses today are from the food we're eating. We're too lazy. We're too busy being in a hurry of being great, being fabulous, doing one more thing, but we're not preparing meals. We're not cooking for our children. We're not men and women learning how to make a few good meals for the week. Pick up a simple chicken instead of getting the processed chicken and cook your own. It takes an hour and a half. Throw it in the oven with salt and pepper. The salads are packaged and made. I mean, it's really not that difficult. It's really scary. And a lot of our illnesses, a lot of our diseases, a lot of the obesity is due to laziness and not preparing meals, not sitting down. This is a problem. This is a real problem to our health, to our psyche, to our discipline, to our structure, to our happiness. Um, Having the home, being centered in the home, being able to be together, have a certain time where you are together, whether it's to watch a movie. So today, what I want you to do is really look at what are you doing for your children? What kind of example are you? Moms, grandmas, what are we doing to our children and our grandchildren? Are we being the example? Um, Look at all the processed stuff that you're eating. Go in your kitchen. Look at all the garbage that you're eating, wondering why you're sick all the time, wondering why your kids are sick all the time. It's due to what we're putting in our bodies, what we're putting in our souls, and really start planning out, having a certain time where you see the kids, see them once a day, even if it's for a half hour. It's important. And to start with simple meals. Start with on Sunday, prep stuff for the week, have fruit for the week, have nuts for the week, have cheese, have wonderful, healthy snacks for them to grab, yogurt. It's really simple. We just make it difficult. Take one day out of the week, call it the well being day, and where you prepare for the week if you don't have the time all week. This poison that we're feeding them in these fast food places, this is why we have the obesity. This is why we have AD, all the diseases, all the problems. So today, I want you to really make a conscious effort to step up your game, to be healthier, to love through food, through action, through a beautiful home. Look at your house. Is it healthy to come into it? Is it clean? Is it poisonous? These are things you need to ask yourself. Is it filled with clutter? Is it filled with shit everywhere? Get the construction garbage bag. Start throwing away. I tell you what, it's so freeing. We just keep throwing away, throwing away, throwing away. We now constantly have construction garbage bags around. We don't want any clutter, any garbage. And remember, balance. Not too much of anything. Our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you do get in return. Remember, the goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else your head gets backed up. Remember, if you have an attitude today, be attitude, being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, we need those breakdowns to have those breakthroughs. Welcome them all. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have worth. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world, doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. I'm reading a beautiful saying by Michael Singer. Spirituality begins when you decide you will never stop trying. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond no matter what it takes. It's an infinite journey based upon going beyond yourself every minute of every day for the rest of your life. If you're truly going beyond, you're always at your limits. You're never back in the comfort zone. A spiritual being feels as though they're always against the edge and they're constantly being pushed through it. One should view their spiritual work as learning to live life without stress, problems, fear, or melodrama. This path of using life to evolve, spirituality is truly the highest path. The spiritual journey is one of constant transformation. To grow, you must give up the struggle to remain the same and learn to embrace change. Discipline is freedom. The undisciplined mind is like an elephant. If left to blunder around out of control, it will wreak havoc. Confront the difficult while it's still easy. Accomplish the great tasks by a series of small acts. You must go through the darkest night in order to get to the infinite light. What we call darkness is really the blockage of light. Eventually, you realize that you cannot actually hurt yourself if you go beyond your psychological limits. If you're willing to just stand at the edge and go beyond. You used to pull back when it got uncomfortable. It's okay to get uncomfortable. Go beyond where you were a minute ago by handling what's happening now. Imagine the peace that you could experience if you weren't constantly creating and defending your false self. Michael Singer. Okay, I'm going to read the Untethered Soul by Michael Singer. He's helped me tremendously with my emotions. That's why I'm sharing his lovely book with you. And as I'm doing it, it's empowering me also. You know exactly how to close your heart and put up a psychological protective shield. You know exactly how to close down the centers to avoid being too receptive and sensitive to the different energies coming in and causing fear. When you close down and protect yourself, you are pulling a shell around the part of you that is weak. That is the part that feels it needs protection, even though no physical attack is taking place. We are protecting your ego, your self concept. Today, just notice when you react defensively to something. Remember that you are able to observe this happening. You can witness yourself in reaction mode. Now, reflect on the day, what happened, what felt sensitive. Did you feel your heart center tighten up? What thoughts did you have about the situation? And did you say anything to defend yourself? What were you protecting? Wow, this is interesting. I remember how scared I was when my ex-husband was coming home from prison for 3 years. And remember, we talked every day. I mean, we wrote every day. I went there every month with the kids. I was doing my program. I was at meetings every day. I went to therapy. I went to rehab. I mean, I did everything. I did courses. You name it, I did it. And I was really scared. And it's funny, I had a party when he came home. I had so much, I guess, anticipation of the unknown, like what was going to happen, that I was so ill. And I never get sick. I was in my bedroom all night, physically ill, while there was a party downstairs. And what really freed me up, I mean, the therapy, I tell you why I talk about therapy, it just saved my life. And I remember saying to my therapist, I'm so afraid he's going to relapse. And now what? And he goes, Marianne, and I said this before, he said, Marianne, you are so strong, you will leave. And I didn't even know divorce was an option. And he said, if he stays clean, you will be with him for the rest of your life. Well, what? I tell you what, it was such a breakthrough. I never closed down my heart after that. And he did relapse. My fear did come true. And I did have to go through that pain. I did have to go through that emotion and how sad, and when I caught him, and it was horrific, but I got over it like quickly and carried on. And I ended up getting married 6 months later on the beach, getting married to my second husband, and never turned around. It was beautiful. After I divorced, I did everything right. I made sure I did everything right. Even when he was in prison, I never cheated. I knew that I had to do everything right. Remember, the universe sees everything. You think that the universe doesn't, but we don't get away with anything. Consequences to everything we do, no matter how much pain you're in. So today, it's just so not worth it. And I had it just recently, this year, it happened with my husband that I'm married to now, how I had to confront something so difficult, and the pain, and I let it go as quickly as it came in. It was beautiful. I took my power back. So today, I want you to take your power back. And my kids and everybody's talking about this weirdness, how everybody, like the men and the women, like doing, like they're becoming so perfunctory. Be yourself. Don't shut down. Don't let a man in, let a woman in. Stop with this bullshit. Oh my God, I'm so afraid I'm gonna get hurt. There's too much of this fucking and leaving, fucking and leaving, fucking and leaving. Nobody's taking a risk. Nobody's going to see deeper. Oh my God, anybody can get effed. That's simple. That's easy. That's pathetic. The real work is in seeing who the person really is. And remember, it's so important to take those risks, or you're never going to know. You're never going to have a chance to happiness. It's action. It's taking risks. It's trusting. It's believing. And it's you living it. And remember, work on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. Be true to ourselves. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We always lie to ourselves. Two heads are better than one. We cannot do it alone. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean. The rest will follow. We can all heal together. It is a decision from our head to our heart. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops and my books. If you want to learn about my services, lifeandharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. Share it with everybody that you love and respect. Start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's power in listening to it every single day. In 30 days, you will not recognize yourself. In 1 year, you're going to say, wow. Please share it with 10 other people and let them share it with 10 other people. The more people we help win, the more we win. And remember, I want you to have a dumbfounding day today. And thank you for listening.